Hey, what's up? This is Matt from Generic Film Studios, here to give you the third generic review, which, of course, as you've probably seen, pretty sure the title says it, and you may have guessed, considering I've done the first two, this one's going to be about Jak 3. Now, Jak 3, let's just go ahead and get right into it. The first thing, of course, we always look at is the graphics, and that's my stupid friend Alex. He'll be in the, he's going to be a part of the channel too, but he'll be in something different. Mostly. I'll have him on a couple times. But, okay, as far as the graphics go for Jak 3, they've somehow found a way to mix together the, Jak 1 style and the Jak 2 style in one game, because you still have the city in Jak 2, which demands more precisionized, more, like, real-looking graphics, or at least, you know, more detailed-looking graphics. And then you have the Wasteland, which is this huge desert that's a completely different thing, and they use the exact same thing they did in Jak 1, where I talked about, you know, the thing where they found a way to not have to deal with textures very much, and again, it's a cop-out, but it kind of works. So yeah, they found a way to mix together the two graphical styles, which is definitely interesting. Oh, one other thing, I'm not going to review Jak X Combat Racing or Jak and Daxter The Lost Frontier, mainly because, first of all, I want to do something that's not Jak and Daxter pretty soon. And I also don't want to deviate from the main trilogy, just because those were the ones that I really followed. Presentation. Presentation, like I said, they mixed together the two styles from the first two games. And mainly, as far as presentation goes, it's solid. I mean, it's pretty much the same as Jak 2, mostly, as far as presentation goes. The characters are presented very well. Again, the character models are creative. It goes through the environments pretty quickly. Again, there are almost no load times. In fact, there may be... No, I know. There's still load times when you go through portals and die. Yeah, that's presentation. Gameplay. Okay. Instead of 4 guns like you had in Jak 2, you have 12 guns, which is a huge... I mean, they tripled your arsenal. Which, you know, I mean, that's kind of a ballsy move to go from no guns to 4 guns to 12 guns. But they managed they have the 4 from Jak 2, which is good, because, you know, everybody likes those. And then they also have 8 other ones, which are kind of add-ons. There's like 2 add-ons to each of the 4 main guns. And those are extremely creative. All of them fire somewhat differently. You got basics like an RPG, and then you have like more obscure ones, like one that shoots a node that hovers in the air and fires all around, which is really cool, really creative, and it just gives you that much more ways to kill people, which, you know, why wouldn't you want more ways to kill people? So yeah, gameplay is solid. There's also the introduction of Light Jak, which I forgot to mention Dark Jak for Jak 2. But Dark Jak really wasn't that much of a difference. It was just you press L2 and it's the same controls as the first game, just it looks different. And you have special attacks that are activated the same way with controls that you use for normal Jak. Light Jak, however, Dark Jak was more for combat. Light Jak is more for traversal and platforming, mostly. There's like, you can slow down time, you can have a shield, you can fly if you time it correctly, which is a really good, they have a really good movement system for the flight, because you have to time the flaps correctly, which is something that, it's a welcome addition, because, I mean, so many games that let you fly, you just hold a button. Or there's a separate flying level. I mean, you can fly, if you time it right, you can fly forever, but if you don't time it right, you'll go down pretty quickly. So yeah, gameplay's good. Already mentioned the guns. The story. Now, this is, as far as the story goes, it is nowhere near as complicated as Jak 2 was. Jak 2 probably is the best story of the 3. The story for this one is, it's still good, but it's not a constant factor. There are a lot more filler missions in this one than there were in Jak 2. Because, I mean, you can have I think at one point there's like 5 or 6 missions in between plot points, which, I mean, that's understandable because, you know, time has to pass and things like that, but, I mean, you go from this harbinger of doom is coming to save the Earth, to destroy the Earth, pardon me, and you have to go stop it immediately to go find some junk in the desert. I mean, it's really blatant filler. But, yeah, it's still really good. There's a backstory and all this stuff, and there's a lot more revelations near the end of the game. The end of the game, the story at the end of the game is really, really well done. I just wish that the whole game could be quite as solid as that. So yeah, the last Jack game on the PS2, my personal favorite, but it's probably not the best one. The gameplay is upped. Oh, and you also have cars in this one, which is a huge thing. Like, you actually have cars. As far as gameplay goes, the gameplay is the best, but the story is just a little below Jack 2. But all these things balanced out, I have to give this one the same rating as the other ones. It's a 9. I mean, it's not perfect, but everything that it is worse than the other games, it compensates with something else. So it's about equal. So yeah, that's Jak 3, the last game in the trilogy of Jak games. The next review I do will be of Sonic the Hedgehog 2006, the 50th anniversary game, and Alex will be helping me do that one because we both have very, very strong feelings about that game. So, I'll see you then. This is Matt from Generic Film Studios, and I am signing out.